We'll be back soon. And all the best to Mayor. A great day.
Okay, be well, everybody.
Amen.
3rd of February, Rabbi Levitt, Gemora.
Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah,
Rabula,
take it from there.
Rabula, right? Omar.
Rava Loy Omar.
Okay.
Rabba Barav Huna. Okay, so we're yeah, okay. There's no there's no way to keep progressing in this Gemara unless you just keep going. That's all. You're always right in the middle. So if we start to explain what happened, it will take too much time. So let's just go straight from Rava Lo Amar Ka Rava Barav Huna. We're discussing the interpretation of the Brisa. Okay, Alan, you can start.
Okay. The Gemara explains why Rava and Rabbah offer differing explanations of the Brisa. Rabba Omar Bor Bar Rav Komor. Rabba did not explain the Brisa in accordance with the explanation of Rabba Bar Rav Huna because Ari Yotza or Mitachas, the Bryce's statement that the field leaves and the robber's possession, Bir Noah Ma implies that the field leaves by legal means and not a legal force as through extortionists.
Oh, okay, good. So that was what right. That was what Rabbi Barav Huna said. Rabbi Rav Huna said that the field left the possession of the Goslin. Uh, he said that I was talking about uh, extortionists. So that's not. So Rabbi didn't want to learn like that because the language of the Brisa is mashma that it went out from under his control by means of legal means, the dinner mashma. So that wouldn't include the Rabbi Rav Huna's explanation. Okay, we have a Rashi on that. Yeah, Bedina Mashma. So Lou, would you like to read Bedina Mashma? It's the last wide line in Rashi, the fourth line from the top on 15a.
Okay, 15a, Vedina Mashma, the actual law. Hilchach Behotz As Nigzal Ke'amar Ugova Es HaKaren De Ke'amar Keshe Chafar Bo Boros. Let's see, therefore, I don't know what behuzasa means. Who's us? Nigzal means the victim that he said,
Oh, sorry. Yeah. What was the word that you didn't know?
booze us.
Hilkat v'hotsos nigzal ka'amar.
What does Bahotsas mean?
The expenditures from hotso. The word hotso is to take out. So from the what he had to take out from his pocket and spend, hotsos nigzal ka'amar, referring to the out of pocket expenses incurred by the nigzal, the one that the property was stolen from.
Lugova S. Karen Dikamar Kishechafar Bo Boros. I don't know what Gova is.
The gova as a Karen, and he will collect.
He will collect the principal.
Yeah.
As it is said, what is Kishachafar?
Kishachafar, when he dug.
When he dug the pits.
Yeah.
So he'll collect the principal as he said when he dug the pits, meaning what? The principal after the pits are dug or before the pits are dug?
Gova esa Karen, the nigzal will collect the Karen, meaning the price of the property as it was when it was stolen from him. The Ka'amar that we are referring to in the Brisa, those are the words of the Brisa. If you take a look back in the Brisa, you'll see that that it says these words exactly. It says Kishahu Goiva, when he will come to collect, Goiva esa Karen, he will collect the Karen min nechasim mishubadim, from encumbered property. So Rashi is saying that these words Goiva esa Karen de Ka'amar, that it says in the Brisa, what is that referring to? Kishachafar bo boros. When it's referring to when he dug the boros. So what does that mean exactly? Right? We got a translation. We got every word translated, but what is Rashi saying? I don't really know.
That makes two of us.
Let's see.
I think it's saying that the value went down when he dug the pits. The value of the land decreased, and the nigzal loses out. He collects the decreased value.
Yeah, Rava explained that he didn't want to learn like Rabbi Bar of Huna because it says, "Hare hi otsam bitakas yado," and behold, the land goes out from his hands. His hands we identified before as the hands of the Goslin. So it couldn't be and Bedina mashma. That's mashma that we're talking according to the din. Bedina mashma. That's the way I said. Maybe Rashi has a different interpretation of these words, bedina mashma. כלומר שהקרקע יוצאת מידי מי בידו בדין, right? Right. That's the way we explained it. I don't know what, I don't know why Rashi's saying these words over here. It's, we I don't know. Hilkat bahotsas nigzal ka'amar. Therefore, it's referring to the hotsas that the nigzal made. That's what it's referring to. Bedina mashma, and he will be gova the Karen, and this there will be gova the Karen that it says that he'll be gova that in the price. It says that kishachafer boboros. That's because the Goslin, he damaged the Karen. The field that he stole, he dug boros in it, so he made it less valuable. Okay, I don't know. Rashi's a mystery. What did you say you think it means, Lou?
I said I think it means that the principal that he collects is the value of the land after the digging of the pits. In other words, he loses money.
Oh, why should he lose out? The Goslin should have to reimburse him for the loss that he caused to his property.
Because if he did not lose out, if he collected the principal, the value of the land as it was before it was stolen, before the pits were dug, then Rashi would not have had to say the last three words.
I don't know. Does our scroll have any a note on these words? Bedinut mashma.
That's a good question. Let's see.
What do they say?
Let's see.
What was it that Rava said anyway himself? Rava said we're talking about us. Talking about that the Gazel Sada Mechavero Malay Peros, the Ocholas Aperos, Wachafer Boboros, Shikin Moros, Bo Nigzal Ligvos Karen. He'll collect from the Hasim Mishubadim.
Yeah, it says here. The footnote appears after this expression, Medina Mashma.
Yeah, that's what we want to know. What is the
Okay.
what's Rashi saying over there?
It says, consequently, the collection of principal from sold property mentioned in the Brisa must refer to compensation for depreciation due to the robber's digging, according to Rashi.
Okay, so this that he's going to get compensation for. So that sounds like he is going to get reimbursed for the depreciated value of the karka because the Goslin dug up the karka.
Yeah, I think you're right. So I think the way to read it is that he gets the principal, as it says in the Brisa, including the value of the that was lost from digging the pits.
Yeah. The way okay. Rashi's choice of the words is very to me. I don't understand why he chose that word. Hotzos nigzal mean the out of pocket expenses that he incurred the nigzal, but that's not what the Gemora is talking about. Okay.
Yeah, it's really very, very unclear.
Okay. No, I mean the main point over here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that the Kitzer, that's why Rava did not want to learn like Rabba Bar of Huna, because Rabba Bar of Huna said we're talking about a case. How did it go out from the hands of the Goslin? Because the extortionists took it. So Rava says no, that's not mashma from the language of the Brisa, because the Brisa says it was Yotze mitakas yodo. That's mashma that Medina mashma that according to the proper judgment of the Besdin, it went out. So Rashi's trying to explain, and therefore it cannot be talking about extortionists. And so, but Rashi's explaining on the positive side. So, what is it referring to, according to Rava? So, according to Rava is the one that said that the Nigzal is going to come to collect. He's going to come to collect the Karen and the Peros from the Goslin. And Rashi's explaining what type of what's the extent of the Karen that he's going to collect somehow. Okay, fine. Let's go further, and then we said that now we got to read from the Gemora. I think Rabbi of Huna. Why did he not say like Rava? So, Alan, you got that place?
So Rav Isi Omar.
No. Before that, Rabbi Bar Rav Huna.
It's on 15A1, left-hand column, 1, 2, 3 paragraphs down.
Indeed, yes, outright.
Dinor. Dinor Mashma. There it is.
I don't understand you, Ellen.
Hard to hear. There's a lot of background noise.
Yeah.
Dinor. Raboa Bar Rav Huna.
Yeah, that's it.
Raboa Bar Rav Huna Lo Omar Kavor and Rabba Bar Huna Bar Rabbi Bar Rav Huna did not explain the Brisa in accordance with the explanation of Rava because Hooray he Yotz or Miti Chas Yodo, the Brisa statement that the field leaves the robber's possession, but Einor Masha more implies that the field leaves in its original undamaged state and not after depleting digging.
Right. Okay, Lou, you got the next Rashi.
Okay. Be'ena mashma. Be'ena mashma. It implies the original. Kamo shehaisa velo shechafar bo boros. It is like shehaisa, that it is
Like it was.
like it was, and not shechafar bo boros. Not shechafar is the digging of the pits.
Right.
So it's he gets it in its original state, meaning the value that it had before it was damaged.
And we're not talking about what the Nigzal getting over here. We're talking about how it left the hands of the Goslin. The words of the Brisa that Rabbi Bar Huna is referring to is the words that says Harei hi yotze mitachas yado. Behold, they have gone out from under his hand. His hand is talking about the Goslin that originally stole it. So we're saying that those words imply that when they went out from his hand, the hand of the Goslin, they went out be'ena mashma. It's mashma that they went out be'ena, and Rashi's translating be'ena means like the land originally was. I guess at the time that he stole it, and not at the time that not after he'd already dug it up and messed it all up.
Right.
Okay. Okay. And now we go back into the Gemora. Bein l'Rava, bein l'Rabba bar Rav Huna. Gemara's got a question.
Wait, aren't we at Ravashi?
Oh, sorry, you're right. Right. Ravashi Amar. Okay. Alan, you want to read Amar? Ravashi Amar.
Right, Alan, it says a third explanation.
Left-hand side, right? The third explanation? Oh, right, okay. The third explanation of Brisa that does not refute Rav Nachman. Rav Ashi Omar. Rav Ashi said, lit store read course nay. The Brisa is teaching independent rulings for two separate claimants. Could go. For instance, Shedvo Tzal, so that Mechavero or Payros, if one stole a produce field, Payros, and consume the produce, saw that and sold the field, and the field was then repossessed by the owner. Karen, when the purchaser comes to collect his lost principal from the robber, Govar, Minakor, same he collects from uncovered properties, or Zol, most Payros, when the one from whom the field was stolen comes to collect the produce from the robber, Gokha, Min was same he collects from properties free of encumbrance.
So we got two people over here that are coming to collect, according to Rav Ashi. Again, what's the case over here that we're talking about? Gozal Sada Mechavero. Somebody guzzles, Jew number one guzzles the field from Shimon, and it's Malea Peros. It's filled with Peros. V'ochal as a Peros. And he ate the Peros of of Jew number one. And then in the next step, Machar es Hasoda, he sells the field, the Goslin, to Jew number three, who's the purchaser, the Lokeach. So now, in this scenario, what happens? So we got two different people that are coming to collect for losses. We've got Bo Lokeach, Ligvois, Karen. When the purchaser of the property is going to come, he's going to collect the Karen. He's just going to collect the property itself that was stolen without the Paris, because the Paris was already eaten. He just paid for a field that had no Paris. So he'll collect that from the Chassi Mishubadim, encumbered property even. Uba Nigzal, and the Nigzal, the one that the property was stolen from, he's going to collect from the Goslin the Peros. He'll collect the Peros that was eaten by the Goslin. And he'll collect them from the Chosim B'nai Chorim. Property that the Goslin still has in his possession. Okay. Okay, we got a Rashi over here. Machar es Hasodeh.
Machar es Hasodeh. He sells the field. V'harei he yotzah mitachas yado shel lokeach bedina ube'ena. So we see that he goes out.
He is referring to the karka.
Oh, the karka, the land goes out from under the hand of the lokeach is the borrower,
Purchaser.
the purchaser goes out from the hand of the purchaser. Bedina, according to the law, ube'ena.
Right.
What's be'ena?
The Eina is as it was at the time that he bought it.
Ah.
At the time, not in an altered state. So, in regard to him, the Lokeach, how did he buy the property? He bought the property after the Goslin stole it and ate all the fruit off the property. So he bought it as a field that had no fruit. So now when it's going to go out of his possession, that's going to be when the Nigzal comes and says, it's really my property, so give it back. So that's called going out of the hand of the purchaser, bedin, because that's the proper din. That if somebody buys stolen property and the true owner comes and claims that he's the true owner, he gets the property. That's the din. And so now the what's his name, the purchaser, he's got to go back and to the one that sold him the property and get his get his purchase price back from him. So like this, the way Rav Ashi's explained, in other words, Rashi's pointing out over here that this explanation of Rav Ashi goes well with the language of the Brisa that says that it was Yotzim B'Tachas Yado, that it went out from his hands. Whose hands? Rashi is explaining from the hand of the Lokeach, Bedina, like is mashma from the words, and Be'ena. Those two things are mashma from that expression. Rashi says it's a very good way of explaining the Brisa in that way. Okay.
language, also this, everything.
Okay. So
Got about 4 minutes left.
yeah. Okay. So should we you want to go further in the Gemara?
Yes.
Bain the Rava, Bain the Rabba, Bar Rav Huna. Mora's got a kasha on both of them. Want to read, Alan? Gemara?
The Gemara answers, right? Wakha, my.
The Gemara analyzes.
Oh,
You're one above where you are.
okay. I thought we read that one already. Okay, it's not. Okay. The Gemara analyzed explanations of Rava and Rava and Rabba Bar Rav Huna, who explained the brisa that the owner claims compensation for his lost principal from the robber. Milvor al peh who is it is an unrecorded obligation. Lo al peh Milvor al peh who is an unrecorded obligation. Milvor al peh a no go back min the chor seem but shoot
If you want to go, just tell me,
if
okay?
I did,
If you want to go to Yola.
and one may not collect an unrecorded obligation from covered property. If so, why does the price permit collection of the principal from the robbers and covered property?
Four.
So the question is because in the let's see in the cases that that Rava and Rabba Rav Huna are talking about, we're talking about a goslin, and when the nigzo comes to collect, he's not collecting because he's got a star that he's owed anything. So that's comparable to a case of a loan that doesn't have a star, like an oral loan document. And the din is when somebody's going to collect on an oral loan, he doesn't collect from the chasim mishubadim. He doesn't collect from encumbered property. You only collect from encumbered property when on a loan that was written down and signed by witnesses with a star. So that's the Gemara's question. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see the Gemara's answer.
Amen.
Bezrat Hashem. Hey, all the best, everybody. Have a great day.
You too.
And we hope Roy is fine. We haven't heard anything. So,
Bezrat Hashem. We're davening for Semak Ben Pesha.
How was Roy?
We didn't hear anything about the operation.
Okay, good. I wish him well. And that's Semifem Pesha. I got the name.
Yeah.
Take care. Thanks.
Okay, all the best, Phil. And
Bye-bye.
Lou.